Here's breakfast, my friends. I haven't had this in quite some time, so I decided it was time. This is my, and by my, I mean not my, this is actually Mud Hustler Officials on Instagram's protein waffle made with Quest Cinnamon Crunch protein, Kodiak cake mix, and some extra cinnamon because I like flavor. 3 smart points for all of this. 3 smart points. And some fruit. So I have a nice balance of protein and carbs here now. And I have coffee, which will, with all the coffee I've had, this is 2.5, so it's like halfway full cups. And I've had sugar-free creamer in every cup I've had. So it's 1 point. So 4 points for all you see here. Not a shabby way to start the day. Good morning, friends. Welcome to Tuesday. I almost said October. It's April. April 25th. 2017. It is 10 a.m. and I have been up since 7:05, and I'm quite proud of that. I have been using. I just started using last night. I downloaded the app called, I think, Sleep Cycle, and it's supposed to be one of the greatest apps ever. It's in the Apple Essentials list and all that jazz, and so I decided to give it a try. Why not? Nothing to lose, and it actually kind of works, which is very fascinating to me. Basically what it does is it can track your motion or something through the microphone on your phone. I don't know, but I think you're supposed to sleep. You leave the app open and then you put your phone face down so the lights turn off and everything. And it tracks your sleep somehow by some weird technological magic. And you tell it when you want to wake up. So say you set a 7:30 alarm and then you give it a window. And what it will do is, based on how you're sleeping, it will wake you up when is the most appropriate time to wake you up within your sleep cycle. So for example, if my alarm was set for 7:30, but the app sensed that I was starting to stir and come out of a deep sleep at 7:10, that's when it would have the alarm go off. So I actually would have woken up 20 minutes earlier, but it would have been the best time to wake me, as opposed to if I've fallen back into a deeper sleep and then woken up. And that's when you're like tired and groggy and whatnot. And the fascinating part was I was roused enough. I was kind of in like that semi-conscious state where I heard the grandfather clock chime 7 a.m. and I heard the coffee maker go off. So I was still in that kind of like hazy, but I was conscious form of sleep, whatever. So I was aware that I was hearing these things, and 5 minutes later, the alarm went off, even though it was set for 7:30. So 7:05 is when it went off, and I was like, well, I'll be darned, because I was in fact conscious enough to wake up. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going to keep using that for a while. I did sign up for like their free trial. I think it's for a month. No, it might be for a week. No, a month. And it's like $25 a year for the premium stuff, but you get a month to try it. So we'll see. We'll see if I decide to actually pay for it. Who knows? But it was pretty cool. It worked. And then it gives you like this little sleep graph and all sorts of things, and it'll give you records and reports the more you use it. Could be cool. We'll see. And I also slept with my Fitbit off, and I will tell you why. Because I'm thinking that I put a little too much. It's one of those what you don't know won't hurt you type things. And if I sleep, say I'm in bed for 8 hours, but my sleep efficiency says I only got 6 hours of sleep, or as of late, I've been getting more in like the 5-hour range of sleep, according to my Fitbit, I feel like that knowledge might screw with my head. So if I go, I slept from midnight until 7, but I only got 5 hours of sleep, I'm mentally and subconsciously going, I only got 5 hours of sleep today. But if I sleep with my Fitbit off, so it has no sleep data, and I went to bed at midnight and got up at 7, my mind is going to say, you got 7 hours of sleep. Right? Right. So we're gonna try that for a couple. I'm gonna try the new sleep cycle thing, because that didn't give me a you're awake, you're not sleeping well. It gave me a you're in sleep, you're in deep sleep, you're in regular sleep, you're in deep sleep. So it kind of tracks your REM cycles. So it'll be interesting. We'll see. Anyway, today's Tuesday, and today is batch filming day. here are the things that I plan on filming. I am going to film 3 videos. This is very ambitious, not including this vlog. So technically I will have produced 4 videos today. The 3 videos are, so I'm holding myself accountable because you will now know about them and expect them to show up on my channel in the next week or so. 1, April favorites video. I have to figure out exactly what I'm favoriting. It might not be much, but I'm filming an April favorites video. 2, I am filming a weight loss related video with, I think, 5 items that will help you lose weight. And 3 is going to be a bookshelf tour. I have to get that a little bit more organized before I actually give you a tour, but I'm going to walk you through everything on my bookshelf. And yeah, so those are the 3 things I plan on filming this week. And that's what's going to happen. And so my goal, it is 10 o'clock. I am going to go to the gym. I've had breakfast. You've seen my breakfast. It was fabulous. And it will keep me full for a good long time. And I got my video uploaded. I did a miracle morning, except for journaling. Shoot, I haven't journaled yet today. That's okay. I'll do it later. And I'm about to go to the gym. Gracie's not going to be pleased with me because little lazy bones, again, stayed in her cage for an hour after I opened it. I opened it as soon as I got out of bed this morning, and she just laid there. So finally, I stuck my hand in there. You're not technically supposed to, like, intrude on their space, but I was like, dude, you're going to be so mad at me if I just lock you right back up. So I grabbed her, pulled her out, and now she's out and about causing trouble. And she's going to be mad because I have to put her back, but it's her own stinking fault for wasting an hour sleeping. Sounds like I'm talking to my husband. Silly dog. So that's what's happening. I'm off to the gym for leg day and some good cardiovascular workout. Solid sweat session. I'm feeling pretty good about today. Feeling pretty darn good. Oh, I ordered something. Shoot. Hang on a second. So I joined this thing just to try it called Daily Harvest. And if you are a fan of smoothies, this is for you, and soups apparently. But it's a subscription that you choose, and you can choose, I think it's 6 smoothies or soups a week, 12 smoothies or soups a week, or 24 a month. And the options, like, I've just seen it around so many times, and the options just look so good that I had to give it a try. So I ordered 6, and I used someone's referral code to get 2 free. And so that's what I did. I got 2 free, so I only paid for a couple. And I'm getting the strawberry and peach, and just look at how delicious these look. And it's got organic, it's all organic, and it's got, oh my lordy, does that sound good. I got strawberry and peach. I got mint and cacao. That's going to be a dessert one day. Oh my lord. I got, what were the other ones I got? I got 2 of the apples and greens because this sounds just like one of the juices that I love for some reason. The like icky greens, like the kale and spinach and all this stuff that like you don't want to eat but you have to eat. With the apple and a little splash of lemon is so delicious to me. So I ordered 2 of those. I ordered a watermelon and cucumber. Oh, and what was the other one I ordered? Something in cherry. Oh, I think it was this one, acai and cherry. So I got 6 of them, and I will have a link to them down below. And I have a referral link, and if you click and order using my link, you get 2 free smoothies. And I guess they come frozen. You just keep them in the freezer, and then when you're ready to use them, I think you probably add milk or water, throw it all in the blender, frozen. And because that's going to give it the smoothie consistency instead of like a liquefied consistency, you know, so you don't need to add ice. And then you just drink it. Yum! So good. And I know smoothies are like a big whoa with Weight Watchers, but at the end of the day, first of all, you've heard me rant about smoothies before and how I don't usually listen to the smoothie rule. But if I like drink that as my breakfast and I'm done with some coffee, what can it hurt, right? Even if I track it, like, I'll track it as some points. I haven't decided how I'm going to do that yet, but I'm not going to track it as like, oh, it probably reads like 12 points, let's be honest. But my personal smoothie rule, I'm not going to do it. I'll track it as something, maybe like my typical breakfast, which is 5 points. So like breakfast is a check mark, right? We'll see. we'll see. So they're getting delivered next Thursday, and I'll be able to give them a try. I'm super stoked. But if you use my referral link, which is down below, you get the value of 2 free smoothies, which is awesome. And just so you know, like full disclosure, I will also get 2 free smoothies. But share the wealth, right? Share the wealth. So that link is down below if you want to try it. I don't know. It should be pretty good. I'm stoked about it. So yeah, there's that. Okay, I'm going to the gym. Okay, so I did decide that I needed a snack before I went to the gym because I'm starting to feel a little bit hungry. So this is what I put together. This is a Light and Fit Greek yogurt and strawberry cheesecake for 2 points. This is 22 grams of plain old Cheerios for 2 points and 2 clementines. So it's 4 points for my snack. Here is lunch. It is a sandwich. But you can't see under the giant thing of lettuce. It's the light English muffin for 3 points. It is 1 point worth of fat-free Kraft Thousand Island dressing, 0 points of shredded cheddar cheese, fat-free, and 4 ounces of Oscar Mayer chicken, which should be 1 point, and 2 slices of pickle for 0 points. So 5 points total. Good afternoon, my friends. It is 5:40 p.m. Boy, has it been a busy day. I just got done filming not 1, not 2, but 3 videos. And no, I haven't filmed my favorites video yet. Why am I so bad at those? Seriously, you'd think it would be easy, but no. Just got a text message. Everything's still on silent, and all of a sudden my wrist is vibrating. It's my husband. Anyway, I've been busy bee. I actually, took a shower, got made up, got to the gym, workout done, went to Walmart to pick up Canadian bacon so I can make my breakfast sandwiches again, and yeah, got myself together and filmed some videos, filmed some fun videos. I hope that you guys like them, because I think they're interesting and fun and a different perspective on some things, but we'll see. You'll have to let me know what you think of them. Anyway, I wanted to tell you something that I did today, something else that I did today. As you might have noticed by the title of this video, it says something along the lines of lose weight with me. That is because I decided to go ahead and start my own diet bet. And I don't know if any of you have ever done a diet bet before, or even if you haven't heard of diet bet before. Diet bet is a website where basically, I'm going to give you like the real super quick version. Everybody pools in, you pony up some cash to be a part of this bet. So for my diet bet, it is $25. You put in the $25, whether you charge it on a credit card or you use PayPal. I think those are the only 2 options. I could be wrong. And it's in the pot. Your $25 is in the pot. And then what you have to do is mine is a 4-week diet bet, and you have to lose 4% of your weight in 4 weeks. If you do this, you get your money back. And if there's anybody who's in the pot that has not succeeded, those that have succeeded divvy up the loser's money as well. So, for example, if there's 10 people and 5 of them only hit the goal, the 5 people that won will get their $25 back and split evenly the $25 from everybody else. So you will essentially have doubled your money. If that happens. But in order for this to work, I need you guys to sign up and do it with me. The thing is, you really have nothing to lose but the weight, because if you apply yourself and work hard enough to meet your goal, at the very least, you'll get your money back and it will have cost you nothing but a couple pounds, right? So I think it would be fun. I know I need the extra boost, and putting $25 on the line is a really good way for me to be like, well, crap, you got to get your stuff together and get this done. So my diet bet starts on May 1st and runs through the 28th. And you might be wondering, how exactly are they going to know if we did it or not? What they actually do is they will send you a word that you have to write on a piece of paper, and you won't know it until right before it's time to start. And you have to put that word on the piece of paper and take a picture of yourself on the scale, like of your feet, with that word and the digital scale, so it'll show you what your weight is, and then they will register that as your weight. And then you also have to take a picture of yourself full body in TSA approved, like airport security clothes. They say I just throw on shorts and a t-shirt. or gym clothes, something like that. And so you send them that picture of the scale and the word and that full body shot, and then they verify it, and then the same thing happens at the end of the time. They will send you a new word, a different word that you won't know, and you'll have to do the same thing, which is how they verify that it's actually you, it's actually your weight, etc., etc. And you didn't like drop 10 pounds the first week and then gain it back, and you know. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing. Let me show you. So this is what it's called. Spring into Summer with Diva and the Divine. And I used one of my engagement photos because it's on the beach and my feet are up in the air. So it's like I'm springing, right? I don't know. It was a stretch, but I didn't have any better options. And it says I can't weigh yet, but that's okay. There's $25 in the pot and there's one player. That's me. Come, join me. It'll be fun. It'll be very, very exciting. You just have to sign up. I will have the link down below. And I would love to have you. I really, really would. I think it would be fun, especially since there are so many of you hopping over to the message boards to do things. Like, this could be another community thing that we could do together. By the way, loving all the introductions on the message boards. Pretty incredible. Keep the conversations going. Go ahead and start your own topics. Start replying to things. It's not just me. I want you guys to start running this and ask questions, answer questions, communicate, and get to know each other. Okay? So join my diet bet, talk on the forums, and I hope you're having a fabulous day. I'll talk to you later. Okay, so 2 things have happened since I last talked to you, which wasn't all that long ago, if I'm honest. It was probably like 20 minutes ago. First, my dinner plan changed because all of my chili was still frozen completely solid, and I just find that letting things thaw naturally, this is my totally probably crazy opinion, I find letting things thaw naturally adds, like, if you have to force the thaw, sometimes it doesn't taste as good. So I'm just going to let that sit in the refrigerator. I completely forgot I was going to put it out on the counter for a few hours, and I just completely forgot. So it's been in the refrigerator all day, and apparently all day is not enough in the refrigerator. So I will have chili for dinner tomorrow night. So my dinner plan changed to lean cuisine, macaroni and cheese, Vermont white cheddar, 8 points normally. I added the bacon and the cheese and the Trader Joe's everything bagel mix. I didn't measure either of the ingredients. I eyeballed. So I'm estimating I went a little bit over on both. The bacon's usually 1 and the cheese is usually 0. So I'm just counting it as 2 extra points. So this is 10 total, which is fine because I've been a rock star today and I still have 8 points left, which is great, which is fantastic. And something interesting happened to me today. And it probably stems off the second thing, which is all of a sudden I'm not feeling good. Like, my tummy's not feeling good. So I was like, well, that's perfect. I'm glad it started after I finished filming everything. But I'm just like, all of a sudden I'm not feeling up to par. Lovely. So there's that. But I referenced an Ooey Gooey Walmart. I think it's Gooey or Ooey. I think it's Gooey butter cake in one of the videos I filmed today, and so I bought it simply so I could take a picture of it. It's one of my favorite things ever, and I usually have 0 self-discipline and self-control. 0. Like, it's bad, and I knew that it was risky bringing it home. So in the car ride, of course, I put it in the trunk where I could not get to it. Smart move. I didn't touch it. And when I got home, I was like, I could eat some now. I kept trying to talk myself into wanting to eat some because that's what I normally do. And instead, I opted for the watermelon that I had bought at Walmart. And I just bought some, ridiculously overpriced but pre-sliced watermelon because I was totally craving some watermelon. And that satisfied me. And all day I've been waiting for the craving to eat this thing to strike, and it hasn't yet. And that's weird to me. Maybe I've finally overkilled it on sugar. I don't know. But my body is just like, nope, I don't need it. Not today. Not right now. Maybe later. Maybe if I start to feel better, I'll want it later. But not now. So that was cool. So that's the update. Suddenly not feeling good. Change in dinner plan. But I'm still on plan. And I all of a sudden didn't want this sugary thing that I would normally have devoured. So who knows? Good evening. It is just about 10. After 10? Shoot, I don't even know what time it is anymore. I have been a busy little bee. It's 10:04. Picking some things up, doing the maintaining. Oh, good, the air went off. The maintaining the clean thing with picking stuff up. I gotta pick up Look at this. It looks like I have a child. All these toys laying around. Good grief. And I put them away quite frequently, and yet somehow every toy ends up out again. My little stinking dog. Don't need a kid to have the mess of a child, I tell you what. So I did some like putting stuff in the kitchen away and picking a few things up. I have a little bit of laundry I should put away because it's been sitting here since Sunday. And I started putting together my video for tomorrow, like this vlog. This is the last clip that I need, and uploading all my other footage and blah blah blah. It was a big camera day. This poor little camera. Please don't crap out on me, poor little camera. I don't have the money to buy a new one yet. So it's been busy, and I'm feeling better than I was before. Thank heavens for that, because I don't know where that came from. Maybe I was just hungry but had no appetite, and so that combination was weird. I don't know. I'm feeling much better now, and I plan on going to bed and using that cool sleep cycle app, and I will let you know if it's as awesome as it was the first time I used it today, which was last night, because I really enjoyed it. Also, did I mention my new lights yesterday? I'm trying to decide how I feel about this light. Okay, so I have in there, yeah, there's a mirror there. That's not normally there. But we put a daylight bulb in there for the first time. We had the lights that I typically had, which you guys have never seen the actual light, but you've seen how it's reflected on me, because this is kind of where I end all of my vlogs, because it's the best place for my arm and the lighting. And I'm trying to decide. I love it for pictures. Like if I wanted to take a picture of my food late at night, I just put it on the coffee table, right? Or the end table, and the white light is brilliant, and the light in the camera right now is brilliant, and which is great, but I'm not entirely convinced that this is enough light for the room. Like, granted, that other lamp's not on, but can't decide how I feel about it. Do you guys have daylight bulbs at in your homes? What kind of light bulbs do you use? Because my husband likes the really harsh, bright white light. And while I want the opportunity to be able to have like a dim, calming light in the evening, because I take pictures and film everywhere in my house now, the bright white light is actually very helpful. So we got a couple tester light bulbs to try out in different places in the house, just to see. But I don't remember how that thought even started. I'm getting tired, which means it's time to go to bed. And I always am like, oh, I'm getting tired. It's 10 p.m. I should just suck it up and go to bed now. I really should. So I'm going to sign off and finish up a couple of tasks and do that, because I'd rather go to bed early and then just wake up with more energy, you know? Even though I'm clearly a night owl. Are any of you night owls that wish you were morning people? Because that's me. Like, it's not for me not liking mornings. I love mornings. And when I can get out of the bed energized and have my cup of coffee, and like I've been doing my Miracle Morning in my recliner over there. Because, you know, half of the stuff you just have to like sit and think and be in silence. And I've been loving it because it's been so sunny and it's been dead silent because no one else is here except me and the dog. And it's just so relaxing. And then today I was done and making breakfast and stuff by like 9. And it felt so good. But then like 10 p.m. rolls around, and even if I'm beat, I have a hard time going to bed. And I usually am up way later than I should be. What the heck is up with that? I don't know. So I'm a night owl, apparently, that has this everlasting desire to be a morning person. What are you? Anyway, I'm going to sign off because clearly I am just rambling. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you had a lovely Tuesday, and I will see you tomorrow.